Yo, what up? This is Big Cappuccino and the Great Wu-Tang Clan, Killer Bees on the Swarm.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Bizarre from D12.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh.
Hey, Redman is in the building. You already know.
Hey guys, this is Emily Peachy.
Shout out, man, to Worldwide Collaborations, man.
I want to shout out Worldwide Collaborations, LLC.
Shout out to the Worldwide Collaborations, LLC.
World movement, beyond thousands of movements.
The world movement, beyond thousands of movements.
All about representing each other together. So check this out.
What's up? You want to be a part of this? You want to be a part of the Worldwide Collaboration?
You guys should all be a part of Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaborations, LLC. Check us out, man, and check what's going on, man. Word up. I have recently been choosing to be a spokesman and an ambassador, so you will see a lot more of me. Join the movement, man. It's beyond thousands of movements right now and talents put together, all about representing each other together.
I want to join, so I might see you there. All right, much success.
It is a worldwide collaboration.
Hello. Welcome back to the Chatterbox with yours truly, King Jacob. Tonight, man, we have another star-studded episode on the Chatterbox. This man needs no introduction. He's in the film industry and claiming his stake in the industry. So none other, man, than the Honorable, Eddie Kane, Detroit.
What
Michigan.
up, dog? What up, dog?
What's happening, man?
Yes,
What's going
sir.
on with you? What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, I can't call it. Just trying to make a move or two out here,
All right. Make it move like Nike shoes. Call it Zoom. I can dig it.
For real, for real.
Yeah, I can dig it, man. So, man, like for people who want to know, who is the actor Eddie Kane, man? Who would you describe yourself to the masses? Who are you, and what do you represent?
I'm Eddie Kane. I'm a businessman, a father, a husband, an actor, director, writer. I'm a jack of all trades. You feel me? I try to make it happen. My thing is the film and the acting, though. I like to get it in on the screen. You feel me?
Right. So, man, what's the backstory on how did this begin for you entering in the film industry, and how hard is it to enter in the film industry?
Man, well, I started back in like 2006 or 7, I guess. I was just somebody that wanted to make films. Wasn't really nobody really doing it back then. So, I found somebody. I found a homeboy, Sean Brown. I was at Coney Island. We got Coney Islands out here. So I went to a Coney Island, grabbed something to eat. I saw an audition. Went to the audition, met Sean Brown. We made the first movie. The first movie I ever did was Another Heist. And then that was 2006, 2007, something like that. And then he came right back with another one called Vigilante. And ever since then, it's just been rolling. That's when everybody started making movies. I started meeting new people and more people that was into the movie game. And the ball just started rolling from there. So, I've just been busy ever since 2007, man, trying to keep it going.
Okay. And so, man, what made you want to what made you want to enter the film industry, and why?
I just always wanted to entertain. I knew I was going to be in the entertainment business all my life. I just knew it. I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to be a DJ or a rapper or something, or a producer or something. It just ended up being acting. It just really ended up being acting.
So, from a young age, you already know that you was going to enter this field.
Pretty much. Because I had started going to, I went to, well, I didn't, like a couple of years ago, I started going back. This was before I even started acting, wasn't it, babe? I had went back to school at Henry Ford Community College to start learning how to do film myself because I didn't know nobody. You know what I mean? I wanted to make movies. So I started going to college to learn how to do film myself. But while I was in there, the film industry here started booming. You know, when it had just started getting going. So that's when I started meeting people. And then it was just like when I was taking my film class, I had a very dope teacher. I wish I could remember her name. I had a very dope professor that really helped me out. Miss Collins, I think her name was. Miss Conley was her name. She made us do a project for school. You feel me? She made us shoot our own film, a 7-minute film project for school. You had to do a plan and everything. You had to do the whole plan from beginning to end. I
So
forgot
she
what they
made
call
you
it.
do
Oh
the.
man,
So she made you do
yeah,
the scissor, the reel, the trailer, and the treatment.
yeah. We had to do the whole thing. We had to write out the whole business plan and everything for the movie. You know how we was gonna
Okay.
distribute it and everything.
Okay.
So we submitted. Everybody submitted the films, and somehow she got my film into the Grosse Point Museum of Arts. So my film was in the museum. My first 7-minute film that I did for school, for community college, was in the museum here down in the suburbs of Detroit. So that really got my juices flowing. That really got me geek. You understand what I'm saying? And part of the plan was you had to submit your film to a film festival also. So I ended up sending my film to the Black First Film Festival in Las Vegas, and I got in. So that's what really turned me up. I'm like, oh, this could be real. I flew out to Las Vegas and everything to the film festival, met a lot of people. It was dope, and that just really let me know I can do it. You feel me? If I just tried, I just started meeting people, and that's what I wanted to do.
So you're an actor, writer, director. You know how to hold that camera. So let's kind of talk about when your community, your peers, your family members, and your wife, once they understood, oh, he's really about to be this guy in this film industry. Like he trying to take this to the next level. So what are some of the conversations you had with some of them people that kind of help you have that moral support system? Like, what was those conversations like?
I mean, being from where I came from, bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's a surprise to everybody. It's a surprise to everybody. You feel me? Nobody thought I would be here. Nobody thought I would be doing it. I really didn't have support like that. You feel me? It's like you gotta support yourself. I don't look for people to support me and come to my movies or nothing like that. I don't look for my family members to do that. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? There's not many of them that do that. So you gotta look for your support. I look for my support with strangers. You feel me? And I concentrate on those people. But as far as my wife support me, you know what I'm saying? My mom support me. But a lot of people just starting to support me. I just like my 20th movie. So now they starting to see it now. You understand what I'm saying? They like, maybe he might be able to do something with this. You feel me? So it'd be like that, man. If people don't support you in the beginning, don't be upset at them, you know? You feel me? Just keep doing what you doing and what you feel you gotta do. You'll have way more strangers supporting you than your family and friends will.
Man, I ain't listen. Somebody asked me the other day. They was like, "Man, you don't never really talk about your haters or who don't support you. I don't really never hear you talk about that." I said, "Man, listen, man. First of all, I'm a man of God, bro. So I got the biggest support
Exactly.
system in on the universe. So
Exactly.
I mean, I'll let you know what's
Right.
going on. If you choose support, I'm appreciative. If you don't,
Exactly.
I just say I see you at the top, and that's what it is, man. And so when you say that support, say action speak louder than words.
Exactly. Exactly.
Action make action make those who didn't support you bow
Right.
down.
I never worry about who don't support me. I concentrate on the people I see there. I
That's right. That's
concentrate on the people that I see at that whoever who there. That's the people I concentrate on. If you're not there, that's cool. You feel me? I ain't tripping on you. People grown. You got people got kids. They got other things they got going on in their life. You can't expect them to be there for everything. So if you come into this one, you come. You feel me? It be sometime I had premieres back to back. I done been in a movie where I had a premiere one week and the next week. Premiere tickets $50. I can understand if you can't come to both of them. If you make it to one, make it to the other one. It don't matter to me. You feel me? But I know it's strangers that's there to see me that I've never met before. That I'm about to meet for the first time. You feel me? And
Right.
those are the people that I concentrate on.
Impressed because when somebody meets you for the first time, they want to match that identity
Yeah,
with the person that they seen in the movie, and so it's like, oh yeah, this guy cool, man, and I can really connect with him. He a real person, and so I can really chill with him. So but that's a good thing, man.
exactly.
But I'm so glad, man, that when I reached out to you, bro, that you ain't act all snobby and all Hollywood, man. Yeah, hey, bro, listen, man, like I'm in that media world, bro. Branding, marketing, public relations. I work for a exquisite PR firm, so you would really not believe, man. Some of the people
That's
who
correct.
think they Hollywood, bro, and it's like I'm trying
Never.
to bring you on the platform to get your backstory out to the masses. And so, you just give me the cold shoulder. I'm like, all right, man. And then they'll talk to somebody that know me or something. They be like, you did what? And then here come the apologies. I'm like, man. I'd be like, man, stop it, man. Just stop it, man. Hey,
No,
man,
man.
man, it's all good, man. If you still want to come on the platform, let's get your backstory out because the platform is not to hinder anybody. It's only to help people and grow awareness about you and your brand. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
when
Exactly.
people start understanding that they are a brand and you have to represent your brand on levels of professionalism at
Exactly.
all times, no matter who you are, no matter whether it's
You
one
you
person
you don't you don't
or
know who you talking to.
right, right,
You
right,
don't know
right,
who people are. You don't know who people are and what they can pull a string. You don't know what people can do for you. And you understand what I'm saying? I'm willing to work and talk to kick it with anybody. You feel
right,
me? I like to network. I like to network. I like to meet new people. So when
right,
you call me, hey, can I get an interview? Of course you can. But Sam, if I ain't doing nothing, I ain't doing that right now. Why I can't sit down with you and talk to you, fam? You feel me?
right, right,
I never
right.
act like that. I didn't come from that. My grandmother taught me better than that. To be my grandmother taught me to be humble and love everybody and show love to everybody. I don't be on that funny acting, hating shit.
Right, right, right. What's up, Miss Laurie? Tapping in from New York City. Appreciate you tapping in. We definitely appreciate the
What up,
love.
dog?
So, man, when you started working with film directors, who is your favorite film to work well? Who is your favorite film director that you work with by far, and who is the best cast that you work with, and you wish you continue to make tons of movies with this certain cast?
Oh man. All right, of course my favorite director to work with is Dennis Reed. That's my favorite director because that's the person I make the most movies with. That's the person I'm most familiar with when it comes to making movies. I'm familiar with how his system. I'm familiar with how he do. So it's easy. You know what I'm saying? I also like work. I work with Kamal Smith. He dope. Dolores Flynn. I work with a lot of dope people, man. And it's something dope about everybody. It's something different. You know what I'm saying? About
Mhm.
everybody that make them great. They self. You know what I'm saying? Like Dolores, she real cool and chill, and she'll kick it with you and tell you exactly how she want it. And you know what I'm saying? Dennis, he got the nigga, he got the hustle in him. You feel me? Kamal is very stern and professional. So everybody got they thing they got. So it's good to work with everybody.
Okay, okay, okay. And so, man, are you into music as well?
I used to rap, back,
So when you say that,
but I'm yeah.
cause the music, the music, movies, the modeling and the fashion. goes together. You know,
Did something at the same time.
yeah, it coincides together. So
Right.
when you hear these movie scores, and when you hear some of these young artists on these movie scores, man, what are your thoughts? You know, because you grow up in a
I
different
think it's
time.
dope because don't nobody be knowing who they are. I think it's dope because don't nobody know who they are. And then people are searching for these songs from these underground artists that really never got a chance. Because I do it too. I'd be like, oh, what song is that? I ain't never heard that before. I got to Google the song and now it's in my rotation. You feel me? So these are really artists that never got a chance to shine nowhere, bro. A lot
Right,
of them are.
right,
You
right.
feel me? So I think that's dope. I think that's dope.
And so, man, what do you see that you can change uh, through the art form of film work, and how could you change the narrative on what the community perceive our culture as? What type of film do you
Repeat
want to
that.
make? Okay, through the
Go ahead.
platform of film, how do you
Okay.
feel that you can change the narrative on how they look at our culture? I'm talking about the masses globally. Is there a certain type of film that you
Me?
want to make? Is there a certain type of film
Yeah.
that you want to make that opens people's eyes?
Yes, it is. It's a couple of them that I want to make though. But I'm writing one of them right now. I can't really tell you what it is, but it's gonna be
Hmm.
called Baby Girl. I
Hmm.
don't really want to disclose too much information because it is gonna be kind of different. It's more political. It's more of a political movie. You know,
Oh,
it's not the typical relationship movie and drug movie. It's a more of a black woman fight
mm.
against the system. You feel me? It's a black woman fighting against the system, pretty
As they have been doing for years and years.
right.
Well,
So
yeah.
so it's
So
gonna be a little different touch. It's gonna be a little different touch.
right, right. And so
But
Lauren
I'ma
says,
still keep it gangster though. I'ma still keep it gangster though.
hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta, yeah, that's your storyline. And so, however you paint your
Right,
vivid picture is how you paint it to really engage with your target market audience. Um,
right.
and I salute you. So, Lauren says music is amazing and awareness is everything. So, the awareness of music is soulful therapy. And so, as you go into an audition or as you gearing up to go on set, what type of music piques your interest before you get there?
It depends. Before I go on set,
Uh huh.
it depends on the scene. If
Okay.
I'm about to go shoot somebody in the scene, I might throw the Mozzie on. You feel me? If it's a
Uh-huh.
party scene, I might throw some Samuel Shabazz or some Babyface Ray or some Rio or some payroll on. If I'm about to be in a trap house scene, I might throw the Vezo on. If I'm in the, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what I'm about to go shoot.
You know, man. As I was preparing for this interview today, I
Right,
went in my I went in my archives. I went on my Spotify playlist, and I said, man, let me listen to somebody that kind of made me notice Detroit was that deal when it come to hip hop. So
right,
I'm probably, man, one of my favorite MCs is Royce 5 9. You know, um,
right,
um,
right.
I just like the whole Slaughterhouse Camp. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
okay. All
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Oh,
like when
you into
Eminem.
the hip hop.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
what I do, bro. I'm a hip hop head. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
like hip
Better,
hop.
better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about like Slaughterhouse, like
We have
Slum.
a big hip hop community here. We have a big hip hop
Yeah,
community here.
I know,
Right.
I know, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Huge, a huge hip hop community, a
Huge.
huge boxing. a huge boxing community, and a huge hooping community. I said, cats from
Yeah.
Detroit. It's three things I can tell you about them. How I've encountered cats from Detroit. They can hoop.
What's that?
They can box.
Yeah.
You know, they can hoop. They can box. They can rap. And some of the most gangsters cats you might meet from Detroit probably can sing better than Anthony Hamilton. That's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
facts. And you would never know it.
You would never know it. You
You
think
would
that
never
you
know
think
it,
you're a
man.
whole thug. You think
Yeah,
you're a whole thug. He's sitting there just singing his heart out.
yeah. I'm like, you from who? You from what?
Hmm.
Man, I'm from the D, man. I was like, bro, you ain't tried to do nowadays. Oh man, ain't no singer. What? You ain't no
Right.
singer, bro. And man, you had everybody just stop at you and look. You got 25 people just stopping at you and looking, but you ain't no singer.
Right.
Man,
Because people from Detroit don't think they can make it.
yeah, man, they used to trip me out, man, and but it's so much talent there, man. So much talent there. Now, you've been in, you got several movies that's aired on Tubi, correct?
For sure.
Okay, so
For sure.
let's talk about some of your roles in these movies, and you know, and when you see yourself on Tubi, like, do you study that role to see how you, or do you study that role to see if the film director, you know, should have put the camera at this angle, it would have been a better shot of you, or like, how do you study your roles you already did to make yourself become better?
Um, I do. It's just like a basketball player. Like a basketball player look at footage.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. Like, all right, I could have did better right here, or I should have did this because it's not up to me what angle that they use. It's up to me to make sure I do the best at every angle. You feel me? So
Okay.
sometimes I might be like, damn, I could have did it better that right there. Or I could have did it. It was that if the angle messed up, really that's on me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I should have came A1 at every angle. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I do look at the camera like that because it's so I can't pick the edit that they're gonna use. You feel me? It's a lot of times where I think like, damn, why didn't they pick the other one? You feel me? 'Cause I
Mm-hmm.
know I did better that time. You feel me? So
Right.
it's all in the editing and how it work out for the movie and the flow of the movie.
So when you're on set, and if you was not acting in the movie, what position on set do you think that you could be most dominant at? When I say most dominant, that you
The
can own that position and get hired in several other casts for that position.
director, that's next. Director is next for me.
Okay. Okay.
That's next. I'm gonna
Are you
write this
saying
movie and I'm gonna direct it.
are you saying directing it outright? Or are you saying a casting director?
I'm gonna direct it outright.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
Film
direct it
director.
outright.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna direct and produce outright.
Okay.
This is gonna be about to be my baby, written, directed, and produced by me and some other
All right.
people. Produce
All right,
that's gonna
man.
come in and help me with the
All
production.
right. All right, man. So
That's about to be my baby.
if you ever need somebody to do voiceover work, I'm your guy. I do a lot of voiceover work.
Oh
You
yeah,
know. Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
man, y'all got
It ain't too many of them James Earl Jones and Barry White voices left. I'm that guy.
man, y'all gotta come out to Detroit when we throw these big castings. We just had one last. What was it? Saturday. What was it?
Hmm.
Saturday, man. It was Saturday. It was called Call Time. 25 directors and producers in one building, in one spot. You would have got a chance to meet everybody you see on Tubi and that's in front of the camera and behind the camera was there, fam. You would have got a chance to meet everybody you wanted to meet and network and pass your information along. That's what these events they throw is for out of towners to come. Because we don't want y'all to come just for one audition for one day. So we try to they try to throw these big events so people can come out of town and you know what I'm saying, and it'll be worth the while. Whether y'all just come for one day. So this way y'all can get 25 directors and producers in one spot and y'all get to see everybody at one time. So that's mainly why they throw those big call times and the
Well,
speed cast and events like that.
well, I am open to getting my people's, which she's a director and a producer as well. Her name is Dr. Eutrina Johnson. She's wrote over 50 stage plays, so I am interested in plugging y'all two together so you can bring that same type of event to a location in South Carolina, if you would be open to doing that.
Oh, I can most definitely talk to the people that throw it to see if they're interested in it because I don't do those events. I
Okay.
promote them, and I know everybody that it's a small community here, so we just try to help each other out. You feel me? So I share a lot of the information that come out, with all the auditions and stuff like that. You feel me? But what it is the Detroit film community is growing so fast, bro. We need so much help. We need makeup artists, special effects artists. We need cameramen, boom operators, editors. We need music. We need it all. We need it all. We try to get everybody to come down here. Y'all
And I
don't
can
y'all
provide.
don't have a film community there? How's the film community there?
It's pretty good in certain parts of South Carolina, like Greenville, South Carolina. It's pretty good in Columbia, South Carolina, and it's pretty good in Charleston, South Carolina. So what I myself try to do, since I do work for a PR firm, I try to match people up from different states to do what we call tri-city events.
Right.
Like if Detroit comes to Greenville, South Carolina, or if Detroit comes to Charlotte, North Carolina, or Detroit comes to Atlanta, or if Detroit goes to Chicago, I'm like the connector that knows so many people from all over. And so,
Oh, okay.
and I can and I plug in and just to see cats, really, you know, um, own up and claim their dreams and their aspirations, man. And just I'm that vessel to let people know, oh, it can be done. You can
Most definitely.
you can overcome the impossible. You know what I mean? And so
Right.
and I'm also a national college JUCO recruiter. So I recruit for
Oh yeah.
JUCO football and basketball. So I be in some of everything. So and working on a documentary for football called JUCO Live, and so that's going to
Oh,
be
okay.
coming up soon. And yeah, man, just working. But with you, so you say your next title is a film director. So what's the importance of a film director, and why do you want to claim and own this title and stand on top of it?
The importance of a film director is making sure everything is on point, everybody is where they need to be. The shot is the best shot you could get. Everybody is in line. You feel me? He's the most important person in there. He's like the coach. He's like the coach of the basketball team. You
Hmm.
feel me? You gotta have a coach. If your coach terrible, then your movie might be terrible too. If ain't
Okay.
nobody calling the plays and making sure everything in order, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be chaos.
And so, man, I just want to say this before we move on. The young lady named Lauren that's tapping in, bro, she got a voice of an angel. Listen,
Oh
this is my
yeah.
people's, bro. This is my people's, man. Boy, when I tell
Oh
you,
yeah.
now she don't just sing, she sang. It's a difference. She sang. So
She got some
listen, bro.
music out there.
Yeah, oh, she got some music. So I'm definitely plug in with you as well, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah,
Send me some
but
link.
I do that. I do it. She can sing, man. She sang a tell. So the importance of that film director. So you want to direct films worldwide?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most
Okay.
definitely. Most definitely. Any type of genre. Horror films, gangster films, it don't matter. I want to make movies.
Okay, okay. So, man, I seen the type of characters you play. So let's change the narrative a little bit, man. Yeah, let's change the narrative. So yeah, so when I look at actors, I see I like actors who can play in any type of scene, any type.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
That's why I love Denzel Washington so much. Like you can put
Okay,
Denzel in anything. You know what I mean? That's why I like Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I mean? Um,
right,
and man, Wood Harris is my guy. Like real
right.
talk. Like you can put Wood
I agree.
and you can put Wood and Clifton Powell in just about anything, bro.
Right.
You
I
know what I mean?
agree.
So
Them some of my favorites right there. Those are some of my
right,
favorites right there too.
right. So with you changing the narrative and going outside the box, man, what are some roles that you hope to get that people gonna be like, damn, he can play that role too?
Uh, well, I got a role where I play the police officer. For
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be in, called Cutthroat. I play Officer Juan. I'm also that's it. Cutthroat. I play Officer Juan. That's a different role y'all might see me in.
Mm-hmm.
And Off the Porch, I play a father. You feel me, to a young rapper. That's a different role y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me in. Chasing the Ghost. I was also playing a father to a drug addict. My daughter was a drug addict. So I had different roles out there that's coming out, and a few of them that is out there that people haven't probably just seen yet because they just fairly new movies.
So
But
man,
Chasing the Ghost just came out like a couple months ago.
could you could you ever see yourself playing on like NCIS, Miami, New York, New Orleans, or something like that, man?
Man, of course. I'm
You know,
still trying to get in BMF. I hope it lasts a little bit longer. So I'm still trying to get in BMF.
okay,
We're gonna
okay,
pray on it.
that's dope, that's dope. And man, I think you should try to get into The Shy as well. That's a dope TV
Oh
series.
yeah, I'll be linking up with the shot soon. I'll be linking up with the shot soon because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
right next to it. They 4 hours away, and
Hmm.
they do a lot of cast. They cast a lot of people from Detroit. They do cast a lot of people from Detroit. I just haven't connected with them yet.
Right. So man, out of all the film work you did, what
Mhm.
film do you feel like the producer, director, the writer could do something different with it instead of it being a movie that they can turn it into a whole TV series with like multiple seasons, like season 1 through 8, you know, 1 through 7.
First lady, first lady.
I'm why did I know you was gonna say that, man? Why did I cause man
Because
when I posted that you was coming on the show today, first thing that my people from Hagerstown, Maryland said, "Oh, that's the guy from First Lady."
yeah, because first
She
lady
was,
was like that was my first. That was like the first breakout movie. That was like the first that blew everything up. First lady was the one that blew everything up, and it has a following. Like you wouldn't believe the following that first lady
oh,
had. You
I know,
understand
bro,
what I'm saying?
I
He said,
know,
"Oh, I
cause,
know." Right, it got a following.
as soon as she commented on it, man, I had tons of people hit me up. They're like, bro, man, what you got going on? Ain't that the dude from? I was like, yeah, that's him. He
Yeah, for
said, man,
sure,
he
for
said,
sure.
he said, man, we need to ask him for a loan call. He's famous. I said, man, get out of here, man. I said, man, y'all crazy. He said,
Hey
nah,
man, we
he
getting
said,
there. We getting there.
my homeboy said, for real though, bro, that man can act his ass off. Like real talk. He's a
Oh
great.
man,
Yeah, he was
tell
like,
dog I said thank you, man.
right. And he was like, for us that are spectators and like storylines and stuff like that, you can tell that he ain't just start. You can tell that he perfected his craft. And then you can tell
Yeah,
that he don't wait a couple of minutes before a couple of days before you go to auditions to really rehearsal and really practice. You can tell that this is what he do. And you know, people that really watch TV and film and documentaries and stuff like that, they really appreciate, you know, a person that's a good actor. You know, cause some people
Thank
that
you,
act,
bro.
some people that act, you know, we just be like, oh, they must have just been trying them out. That ain't right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So,
Damn,
but
bro. I really appreciate that. For real, for
oh
real.
yeah, oh yeah, man. And so with you, man, I always ask, you know, people when they come on here, man, about the things we see in the community nowadays, man. And I know growing up in Detroit, growing up in the D, it ain't never been a piece of cake. You know what I mean?
No.
It's always been rugged, raw, and real. So
For real.
yeah. So with that being said, man, how was you able to change the narrative when I know and you know it's probably some people that you grew up with that's no longer here, but you are still here. So how did you change that narrative to really stay out of the way, to stay out of harm's way, and just to understand that it's something bigger out there for me than these streets. You know what I mean?
First off, I was blessed. You feel me? Second of all, I was also lucky because it's amazing that I'm still here for real, for real. Because it's amazing that I'm still here, and it took me, you know, I'm almost 50 years old, so it took me a very, very long time to really understand that I could make a difference and change my life around. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost 50 years old. I've been doing movies for 15 years, but it's still now just now hitting me. Like, okay,
Right.
this is real now. You feel me? So I'm almost 50 years old, fam. So it's never too late. First of all, I want to tell people it's never too late for you to change your situation. Trust me, I done been in the worst situations. I've been homeless several times, sleeping in my car several times. You feel me? With babies. You understand what I'm saying? It's never too late to change your situation, no matter what you're going through. For real, for real. I'm 50, man. And it's just not really coming to life for me. You feel me? And I know where I want to go now. And I'm gonna make sure that I keep straight now. And this is what I'm gonna do. But
Salute.
it was the hardest thing ever though. It's hard. I'm still trying to do it. I'm still not done. But I'm on the way though.
Right, man. And I just say salute you for that, man. And because not only are you an actor, man, but I'm pretty sure you got some things that you can be a public speaker, inspiration speaker, motivational speaker as well, man. Because you've been through and you overcame. So that's
Right.
an
For
inspirational
sure.
story. That's an inspirational story in itself. And so, man,
For sure.
just keep going, brother. Keep going, man. And so, man, would there ever be any type of documentary that you would want to do on about life, about you know, like I tell people all the time, man, when you're a black man walking on American soil,
Mhm.
then the biggest flex is coming back home safely and sound. You know what I mean?
Right. Every
Like
day.
like
Right.
like like that's the biggest flex. So when we seen a lot of heartbreaking things, horrific things in the last 5 years when it comes to police brutality, when it comes to young black men and women getting killed. You know, like the young man, what was his name, Ahmad? He was only jogging and got gunned
Right.
down. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like what we
Right.
can't even exercise anymore without getting gunned down. You know, Sandra Bland was trying to call her husband. They wouldn't even let her use the phone to call
Exactly.
her husband, and
Exactly.
she ended up dead in a jail cell. So,
Exactly.
like, I just really think in the film industry, man, like we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to, change it. We owe it to the art form to kind of change the narrative to really
Right.
understand that we have a place with the art form to really get people to open up their eyes. And so, man, on a community based film,
Okay.
how would you put that together? And have you thought about putting one together?
No, I haven't thought about putting one of those together. I haven't. It's like I wouldn't want to do nothing like that unless we're gonna actually do something about the problem.
Hmm.
You feel me? I just don't want to make another black trauma movie just to be making another black trauma movie. We see it all day, every day. We live it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
We live going outside and getting beat up by police, and we live that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't got beat up by police before. You ever got beat up by police before? It
No,
ain't
sir.
nothing I just seen on TV. Oh,
I have
okay.
not.
It ain't nothing I just
I didn't.
seen on TV. I
I
got
didn't.
my ass. I got
I done got racial profiled several times, but never a police has never put their hands on me. No, I have not got beat up by police before. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones,
like
huh?
it's just if we need to do something about it. We need to stop we all that making movies, marching, and we need to do something. And if we're not gonna do nothing, I don't want to stir the pot bean if we're not gonna do nothing about
Hmm.
it. If that makes sense. Do that make sense?
Well, it does make sense, but we all know that the Bill of Rights and anything that's written in the Constitution had nothing to do with black people at all. So
Right?
changing the narrative when it comes to come from a political form, um, that's almost hard as pulling a piece of meat from a bear's mouth. You know what I mean? Like real talk. So we just need to come together and see where do we begin, how can we begin, and
Exactly.
what is the real narrative that we need to change. If we can't unify with one another as one, and like yes, we see our young brothers and sisters get killed at the hands of the people in blue, but we also see
Mhm.
our young brothers and sisters get killed by people that's black and brown too.
Exactly.
And so,
We don't
with
have love no more, bro. Ain't no
yeah,
love no more. You know what
like
I mean?
with no unification, there's only going to be gentrification. Believe that.
Yeah. And it ain't no love. Like it ain't no grandparents no more. Ain't nobody giving and their kids a hug no more. These kids,
Yeah.
people don't even know how to love each other no more. It's too much hate out here. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We need more love out here. Don't nobody know how to love each other no more, and it's crazy. You can't
Man,
even
but
tell nobody you love them no more. You can't even tell nobody you love them. We can't tell your homeboy, hey man, I love you, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, what you talking about? I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? People think you funny, like you know what I mean. Like I know I love you. I tell everybody that I love you,
yeah, yeah,
King
man.
Jacob.
I mean,
You
no
feel me?
doubt. Well, you back,
I don't
fam.
have no hate in me, fam. I don't have no hate in me, fam. We need to learn how to love each other, bro. And everybody be smooth. We love each other. It wouldn't be no more killing because I love
but
you. You my brother.
but when did the black community stop loving one another, man? When? Cause I can remember when I was growing up, bro. It was definitely a village.
Exactly.
You
Right.
know,
Exactly.
and bro, you be ducking and dodging because you don't want Mister So and So to see you because you already know if
Exactly.
they make
Because you came
if
from love. You,
right,
you can't. The whole neighborhood loves you and show love. The whole block loves you because they
right,
if they see you doing something wrong, they check you, right?
right.
Exactly, because they love you. They didn't want to see nothing happen to you. We don't
That's
have
right.
that no more. We don't have none of the rules and regulations that we live by when we are younger are around today. It's a completely different world, bro. We live in a completely different world now. Nothing is the same. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah. You right, man. It's sad, man. So like I tell cats all the time, man. Like only we can love us and get us back
Exactly.
to the true essence of real love. Can't nobody else do that
Yep.
but us. You know what I mean?
But
And
everybody looking for validation from somebody else. When
yeah,
all the love and everything you need is right here. You got people trying to be loved by other people that don't even care about them. You feel me?
yeah,
We
you're
everything
absolutely
we
right.
need. We don't need nobody else. We don't need nothing else. We don't need nobody else. We thought of everything. We made everything. We invented everything. We don't need nobody.
Yeah, you're right. So, man, I definitely appreciate you tapping in with me, man. It's about that time that we
Oh, it's
close out,
nothing,
man.
bro.
But yes, sir. So, but tell everybody where they can contact you, follow you at, keep up with what you got going on, man. Um, just tell them how they can get up with you.
Get up with me at Eddie Kane 381 on Instagram. EDDIEKANE 381. I'll post all the auditions for Detroit, Atlanta, Memphis, and everywhere. I post all the independent films that I see. I post them. Mainly Detroit and Atlanta though. So if y'all want to get in the Tubi movie, get in the Detroit movie, go follow me. Eddie Kane 381 on Instagram, man.
You heard
I
it, Eddie
also
Kane.
come. I also fly out. If y'all want me to come host a party, I host parties. I do commercials. Let's work. Call me.
You heard him, Eddie Kane 381, man. And
Let's
man,
get it.
it's been amazing to have him on the Chatterbox with King Jacob. But we'll be chopping it up, man, and I'll be bringing him back to co-host a few podcasts with me too, man. Me and him will be talking about that as
Most
well, man.
definitely.
And no doubt. So, man, until the next time, man, my brother, peace, love, and blessings. We out.
All right, we out. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.